Alright, this is a reflection for May the 22nd, I think. Okay, so I've uploaded quite a couple of videos yesterday and today. Today I uploaded an hour-long video. It's about peer tutoring, and I did several projects today. I successfully printed two supports for the garam, the purifier. And I also printed these. This is it's a small project. It's called Kamla Minima or KMLA Minima. This is basically a furniture brand that I'm going to be launching at Adventures. This one is a failed print, as you can see, but this one is a successful print. And as you can see, Kamla Minima. Basically, what you do is you take it up here and you hang it somewhere close to your bed, and then you can put your phone in there while it's charging, so it's safe from falling and all of that. So yes, I have 9 more to design. This is one part of 9. Very clean design. Very cleanly printed, actually. This costs about, I don't know, maybe $1 in 3D filament, and it has supreme quality. So it's fine, very fine. I think you should, if you're curious about garam or the peer tutoring that I did, you should check out the other videos about garam and the peer tutoring, which I did peer tutoring for Fusion 360 and bamboo slicer. So the peer tutoring is basically about how to model 3D models. That's 1, and 2 is how to use 3D slicing software to generate G-code. So that was the first session. I'm very certain that they're not going to get the hang of it first try. So I'm going to try to educate them over the course of, say, several weeks until finals. And then I don't even think that's going to be enough. This is going to continue until second semester, the rest of this year and next year. So it's going to be a continuous thing that I'm going to be doing. I actually have a lot of fun doing it because, yes, well, I also enjoy it too, but I also need to learn. I mean, not now, because right now we're doing sketches and extrusion and all of that, and that's simple enough. But as we go into meshes and 3D scanning and things like that, I'm going to have to learn a bit more of the intricate details of Fusion 360, which is a very powerful software, by the way. Yeah, so that's basically it for today. Really nothing much to mention because I think I talked a lot during the other 2 videos. Last thing I did was play lacrosse. I did 2.5 hours of lacrosse, a bit of game time, scrimmage, a bit of pass and catch, line drill, ground ball, all of that. Practiced my face off a bit. I think we're on par. I just need to wait for my abdomen muscles to heal because they're ripped right now, as in physically ripped. So I need to wait for them to heal because when you're facing off, you slide and then you try to pull with your entire body, right? Because you go with your entire body and then you retract your entire body along with the ball. So yeah, I sort of gotta wait for these to heal. Yeah, and then tomorrow's Thursday. Thursday's basically an empty day. I have the whole day for free, basically, especially tomorrow. I've already set all the plans for adventures ahead of time so that everybody can work on what they're supposed to do. I'm a little worried because next week the domestic kids have a quiz, and some of them, actually most of them, are going to want to study for that, and I have no intention of letting them because I didn't study when I had APs. So anyway, yes, so tomorrow hopefully Suyun and Seun lead the club well enough so that we get the Nurungji goods done by tomorrow. Yeah. What was I about to mention? Yeah. The reflection that I had today was 2 things. 1, what makes you human? And to the answer of which I found was discipline. And by discipline, I mean fighting your desire. So let's say you wanted to eat something, but you knew it would make you fat. So you would stop or refrain from eating that thing because you know the obvious downside of it, right? Let's say you're in a relationship. At first you really like the person, but then you realize you're sort of bored of the person. It's like you don't hate them, they did nothing wrong, but you're like, I don't really like this person anymore. But you still stay because it's, quote, sort of a promise, I guess, right? So I think the biggest part of being human is discipline. And by discipline, I don't mean to say the harsh kind of discipline. I mean to say composure, right? You should be responsible for your actions, and you should have forethought enough to plan and to be responsible for what you do, right? We don't fall into a trap not because we don't have the desire to go get that carrot or whatever. It's because we know that when we do get that carrot, there's going to be consequences. That's why we don't go and walk into the trap, right? That's what separates us from other animals, and basically it's caused by intelligence. But what that intelligence in turn creates is a difference in identification of the situation and yourself, and that in turn creates discipline, I would say. Yes, this answer does need some more work to be done, but I think it's a valid answer, and I think I am gonna write a short essay on that once I have time in the weekend or in my spare time tomorrow, because I have a lot of spare time tomorrow. So yes. The second thing that I thought about was what makes a good leader. Someone once told me that a leader is someone who will tell you what to do, and you will do it without question or resistance. And that might seem like a fanatic, but I actually agree to some extent on what they mean, because if someone follows your order, that symbolizes not only that they're doing what you want them to do, it means that you have gained their trust and that your word or your order has garnered enough belief, which is owed to your former choices and practices, that the other person believes in you, right? So, yeah, I think it's actually a pretty meaningful response, and it's a valid one for sure. I can say that definitely. But yeah, it really got me thinking. So, what does make a good leader? Is it the ability to strike fear? Is it versatility? So I think I should also think on this a bit more. But interesting topics today. So yeah, anyway, that's gonna be it for today. Tomorrow, we have a astronomy. I forgot the name of the program, but basically they open up the roof and everybody gets to go see stars. That's the simplest way to put it. And well, yeah, I'm going with someone, but anyway, that's gonna be it for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye. And I also really think this logo is pretty cool. Camel Minima. Not this one. This one. Hell yeah. This is 3D printed, no less. My God. Bye bye.